Doctors of Reddit, what's the craziest thing you've seen inside a patient? Not a doctor, but many years experience in awe. Weirdest things? Dermoid cysts. Saw one removed that was about the size of a softball, and it was filled with hair, fully formed teeth, and small bones. Are you sure that wasn't a teratoma? Obviously you would know more, but that sounds less like a skin cyst, and more like a tumor. Dermoids and teratomas are actually the same thing. And that's what we mean by scientists aren't always very knowledgeable outside their area of study. Thanks for the clarification. Yeah, stick to physics, Richard F.ing Feynman. Happy Cake Day. How TF does that even happen? No one really knows, but if you want some nightmare fuel, look up the images. Looked up images. Why do they look like faces? Before I look this up myself, how much regret do you currently have? I don't regret it, but it was creepy. Every time someone starts one of these comments with "not a doctor," it sounds like the credits of Brooklyn 99. Fremulin. Yes. I'm not a doctor, but I saw an X-ray from someone who swallowed 8 metallic spoon handles, and from someone who swallowed a pen and some coins. I bet that second guy was drawn and quartered. Thank you and good night. I've seen this power once before. It didn't scare me then. It does now. I hate you. I'm guessing those people had pica? I'm not sure, but they were mentally ill. They came from a psychiatry. I was a veterinary technician for 4 years. So not a doctor, but assisted in surgeries. Normal stuff were hair ties, or occasionally wads of fur that caused impaction, a few keys. But then again we also treated a dog that swallowed a cell phone, also a Burmese mix that swallowed a flashlight, removed a tumor from the tongue of a cat once in a perfectly shaped heart, also once removed a dud egg from a snake that was shaped like a U, so that was interesting. When my girl was a pup, she chewed up a disposable razor blade. Also my mom thought the cat ate one of her rings. Cat got sprayed, no ring but 6 bread ties. Not a doctor, but my old friend's dad was. She told me her dad found a Barbie shoe stuck up some patient's nose. Oh, was the patient's name Greg perchance? Literally no idea. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Lol, not Greg hair for lie. Oh, you're serious. My bad. The patient had pica and swallowed something like 50 wig pins. He had been in before for eating paper clips or bits of plastic, but upon seeing this ray everyone just looked at each other and in the same moment said call surgery. They were all over his digestive tract. Unfortunately I have no idea what happened to him. Is pica medically or psychologically caused, or other? Either or both, depending on the situation. This is a story from one of my relatives. So basically she found half a rubber chicken inside a patient's stomach. It had been chewed out. Is your relative a veterinarian? Not a doctor, but earlier on Reddit I saw an X-ray of a pair of scissors inside someone's throat. Well, I guess someone was a cutthroat. Now you just cut that out. Obligatory, not a doctor, but my sister used to work in an ER and a dude came in with a cactus stuck up his butthole. Hair's in a very prickly situation then, I guess. Not a doctor, but when I was really young I had a very impulsive stage where I would shove small items up my nose, then have to go to the doctor to get it removed. My disabled little brother managed to cram 4 toy cars up his asshole. The doctor called CPS. My own watch. Whoops. Some woman inserted 4 living goldfishes up her cooch and BC of everything being all slippery they got stuck. She was surprised and upset when she found out they died. I mean, bottles, cans, toys, brushes etc are common for me, but this one with the fishes was a first. I'm gonna say the doctor that pulled this out of someone was a bit surprised. Somewhat graphic image of a ton of kidney stones beyond this link. Not me, but my mom. Half a baseball, not kidding. How did that guy not die? Not a doctor, just here to say, 1,000,000 to 1 shot, doc. A cockroach. Man, you won't even believe it. There was blood. Fucking disgusting.